Okay, I'm going to talk to the guitar nerds for a minute here. I say guitar nerds affectionately because I am obviously one of them. But if you're not a guitar nerd, this should be useful to you also, just to know that the vast different kinds of MIDI controllers that are out there, they don't all have to look like pianos. So when it comes to MIDI guitars, there are really kind of three products on the market right now that are interesting to me. There's a ton of products on the market, but these are the ones that have caught my attention. Um, the wackiest one is this one. This is made by a company out of Nashville called Artiphone. They call this the Instrument One. Um, this is this is weird because if you can see it, it's got no strings, but like just kind of a rubber fretboard and string feeling thing. So it's pressure sensitive. You can play it like a guitar. You can play it like a drum. You can even use an app, like a phone, and bow it virtually and treat it like a violin. It's quite versatile. It's weird and quirky. I've goofed around with it, but I've never really recorded anything with it. It's not quite as responsive as I would love. But I kind of dig the design of it. It's cool. It's got a little speaker built in, so you can do some stuff with it if you connect it to a phone. Another one is made by a company called Zivix, which is actually here in Minnesota, I think, still. This is called the Jam Stick. You can get these. These are kind of all over the place right now. This is actually like an early prototype. Don't tell them I still have it. I did some work for them in the early days of this product. The thing that's cool about this is that it has real strings and they're just muted. So you don't really hear those pitches. And then you just play like normal. And all the sensors and everything that it needs to make the MIDI data are in the fretboard. I think they're infrared, actually. So it's really responsive. It's really accurate. And they have a full size version of it now. They have a full guitar version that I haven't played around with yet. But that looks really cool because it gives you the real feel of a guitar. Like it's real strings. But at the moment, my favorite MIDI guitar device is this. So this is a normal guitar. This is just any electric guitar. You can put this on it. This is a MIDI pickup. And what's super cool about this is that this is a wireless MIDI pickup. So this is the Fishman Triple Play, which is the best one that I've found. So what happens is, this is kind of the brains of it right here. And it goes through this wire. And then there's a little pickup right there. That's the actual MIDI pickup. So what that pickup has to do is figure out what note I'm playing. So it has to do kind of a lot of computation. Convert it to a MIDI signal and send it over Bluetooth to my computer. It's weird. But it works really well. So I have it connected right now and I have it set to a piano. So you can see in live, it's coming in here and there's a piano sound on it. So this is the benefit of like MIDI recording, right? Like if I want to play piano, I could just play guitar. Like you can hear it kind of stutter a little bit sometimes. You can clean that up in the MIDI, but it's actually pretty... It's, pretty responsive and pretty fast. So I can just map my guitar to a piano. If I want to do something different, let's say I want to map to strings. Let's go to orchestra strings. Let's say cello. Okay, I want to play the cello. Sure. See, it's like really responsive and really nice. I can play chords. It's great. So I'm better at this than I am at piano. So sometimes I enter notes this way. Most of the time I use the piano because I can't play piano enough to do what I need to do. So there's a ton of different MIDI controllers out there. There's like literally tons of them. Okay, so let's do another little buyer's guide segment, and I'll show you what I would buy if, depending on what you're interested in doing.